In fraction wall labelling 2, when you initially look at this activity, you might think it's quite tricky. It's actually very straightforward. It gives you a fractions wall which is blank, or just a wall that's blank, and you have to work out some missing numbers here just from the clues. Well, first of all, this one gives you the clue that this white bar is 80. And you should know that these are obviously going to be that cut in half, and this is going to be cut into thirds and cut into quarters and fifths and sixths and eighths and tenths and twelfths, just like a normal fractions wall. So if a number at the top, if the whole is 80, then half of it is going to be just 40. A quarter of it is going to be 20, and an eighth of it is going to be 10. Okay, so it's just cutting it in half every time. Let's look at another one. In this case, the whole is 88, so what's half going to be? Well, half of 88 is going to be 44. What's a quarter of 88? Well, if this is half, if we half it again, because there's 2 quarters in a half, then we're going to get 22. 22 and 22 makes 44. And again, down in our eighths here, something and something and something and something is going to add up to 44, or something and something is going to add up to 22. So what two things what could we have here that adds up to 22? It's going to be 11 and 11 makes 22. So we're just again halving it, because eighths, these blue ones, are half of a quarter, and those are half of a half, and that's half of the whole. So a couple more, because they do get a little bit harder, but only because they talk about different fractions. Okay. 3 is one of these twelfths, so one of these twelfths is 3. So if we look at the link between twelfths and sixths here, can you see the link between twelfths and sixths? There are 2 twelfths for every sixth. So if this is 3 and this is 3, then the whole thing there is 6. 3 and 3, and it's the same amount of fractions. See the lines here? Look at where the lines come. So there's the line, so it's saying that you've got 2 of these things, and you know that they're all 3. So 2 3s make 6. Same thing, look at the lines here and here. So these 2 together make up this yellow one. 2 sixths make up a third. So if this is 6 and this is 6, a third's going to be 12. And now we've got 3 of these 12s to make up the whole. So 12 and 12 and 12 is 36. So that must be the whole at the top. Okay, so it's just, use the clues you've got, go from there. This one you've got 15 at the top. We're looking for the thirds. So if this is 15 all the way across the top, something and something and something to make 15. Could it be 6 and 6 and 6? No, that's 18. Or at 5 and 5 and 5. Yeah, that's 15. So that must be 5. If this then is 5, we know that this one here is 5. How much is going to be one of these? It's going to be half of it. So you can see that there's 2 of them here. If we have a look here, here's our 5. And there's the line 1 there. And another one there. So there's 2 of these makes 5. So what 2 things can we add together to make 5? 2 2.5s make 5. And now it's going to get really annoying, because we've got 2 of these twelfths making up this 2.5. So 2 watts make 2.5. Well, it's 1.25 makes 2.5. 2 of them. Okay, so this one pretty tricky, but it was just again using the clues in the blocks and seeing how many of these fit into the ones we've already been told.